Sairam, now we are in the part 3 video of how to create a edit form. Okay. So in the part 3 video, we are going to see how to pass the parameter. See, parameter here, it means edited equal to 1 and ID equal to 30. Edited equal to 1, that is by default. So need not worry about that one. Only the second part, ampersand ID equal to 30. Okay, let me explain what is this ampersand stands for. Ampersand, that is the unsymbol. Okay, we call it as ampersand. The unsymbol stands for the delimiter between the two parameter of a URL. Okay. See, tomorrow you are trying to pass one more parameter. That could also happen, possible. That is very much possible. Where ID equal to 32 and I need to pass one more parameter. Maybe, see, I can have like party ID equal to, say, 12. Some information which might be a vital requirement for the form, which we need to pass. But it is going to be a rare scenario, but still that we should understand what is the ampersand symbol meant for. The ampersand symbol here, it meant for to delimit the parameters in the URL. That we should understand. What is the purpose of the ampersand symbol? Okay, fine. So how to create this ID equal to 32? I need to make the system to understand that we are passing an parameter. Okay. So that we should be able to do. Fine. That how we are going to do is we are going to see now. Okay. So I am in the employee edit. So generally what we need to do is, as per the edit is concerned, we should copy the add form, add Excel. Okay. Add Excel is here. Okay. So what I did is I just copied the employee add version 7.29 XLS into employee edit version 7.29 XLS. Okay. So I just copied it and make minor changes, or else it would be a double work for you. Whatever you did in the ad, again you need to do in the edit also, because the same form, the form is going to be the same. The difference between the ad and the edit is going to be on the structure wise of the form. There is no big change. Only some logical terminology and the logical system has to be changed to make the system work as a edit form. Okay. So to reduce the unnecessary work on creating the duplication work, to avoid the duplication work, what we do is we'll copy the employee add version 7.2 Excel into employee edit version 7.29 Excel. Okay. That is the first point. Okay. So in that, we are going to make few changes only. So what are the changes? I need to change the PHP name. Obviously, you need to change the PHP name. Then what else required? Instead of new employee, I made employee edit or employee update or employee info, whatever the name you feel like convenient, you can have that one. Then similarly, the include file has to be changed. Instead of LM employee add underscore include FNS dot PHP, we can have LM employee edit underscore include FN, INCL FNS dot PHP. That's about. And once this is made, what you need to do the next part, you need to copy the employee include file. Okay, where it is? Here it is. The employee include file has to be copied to the edit folder as employee include file. That's it. So you need to copy it. You need to duplicate, have it as a separate folder. So there is no confusion. Under the folder, you can have that include file. And once this is copied, finally, after all changes, we can upload to the server. Okay, fine. So that include file has to be added. Fine. So that include file is done. Then what else need to be changed is edited equal to true and employee ID. Okay, this is the very important information where we need to focus. So edited equal to true, that means what it tried to say is edited equal to 1. So this information is updated there in the form like this. Okay, editor equal to 2. And what is the ID name? That is employee ID, EMP ID. Okay, so EMP ID is the employee ID which need to be that information. So we are whatever the value passing on to the URL is meant for the employee ID. So we are trying to enable form parameter. See, we are under the enable form parameter. Under that editor equal to should be made true and ID name should be specified. ID name here is nothing but employee ID, EMP ID. What is it? EMP ID? EMP ID is the primary key of the database, correct? So that is the primary key. So you know that is here. So employee ID is the primary key, right? So that we are trying to add here. Okay. So once this is done, and we can create these now, most of the changes has been completed. Okay. Now we will go step by step. So that's all. That is a very few changes only required to convert add form to edit form. Okay. So we are going to see only the changes required in this particular sequence of videos, how to convert an add form to the edit form. That's what we are looking into. So with that, this particular video is over. Only these changes is required. Once the changes are done, you can then, we will go to the next video to see what is the next step. Okay, fine.